today you are discussing the evolving landscape of e-commerce. China has recently announced they're going to tighten their e-commerce plans. What's your take on this, and how do you expect this to be implemented?
I think with regards to the regulations as a whole are changing. You know, every continent, not just China, every country rather, not just China. The regulations are getting tighter. There's a tight grip on everything. You know, as a business, we've been around for many years, but we've just come into Europe and have an office there. Now we've taken 12 months to get regulated, to get a PI license. Now, I think every country you go into, every region you go into, there's different regulations to adhere to. Now, in the European market, I think it's led the way on the regulatory side of things. You know, they introduced things, chip and pin. They've introduced 3D Secure. They've led the way. The Chinese side of things, you know, it's just part and parcel of what we do. I think it's just taken in its stride, and we have connections there already. We work with the banks locally, we work with the processors locally, and we will adhere to all the new regulations that come on board.
Sure, and you've mentioned the regulations tighten there. So could this affect to checkouts, traffic, and how important are security protections and fraudulent protections?
So again, I mean, we've been trading for 16 years, processing payments. Now within that, we work with connections in Asia at the moment and in China directly. We work with one of the local banks. And part of that is we have fraud screening. So over the last 16 years, we've built a picture of what's going on with regards to the fraud screening. We've built up patterns, and that has given us the knowledge to work with that and adjust to that. Now, as things change, we work with all our local partners across the world to actually change with that. So we will be adaptive, and we will change to work with these new screenings and so forth.
Sure, and you've worked for global acquiring banks and also global payment gateways. Is there one that is overtaking the other in regards to innovation and acknowledging technology?
Yeah, I think on that point, I mean, acquiring banks are what they are. They're an acquiring bank. They offer the acquiring services or the main card scheme types. Payment gateways, I think, are evolving the most, because they've got to adhere to and change all the offer alternative payment types as well across different regions. So I think the bigger picture here is, if you look at the card schemes, so MasterCard and Visa over the last couple of years have actually gone away and started to buy payment gateways and go into acquiring banks. So what these schemes are trying to do is to have to offer all the services under their one scheme. So I think in the long term, the longer picture being is that the card schemes will try and monopolise the whole payments picture as such.